Hello! You already save a lot of money every year thanks to our videos, so save on car parts too. Buy them on the Mr. Auto app. Shipping is free.
Turn off the ignition. Pull up the handbrake. Pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Open the brake fluid reservoir. In order to change the brake discs and brake pads on your vehicle, you will have to raise the front of the car and take off the wheels. This will provide you with full access to the brake discs. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels, raise the front of the vehicle and put it in 2-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Turn the disc outwards. This will facilitate the process. Insert a flathead screwdriver to the outer extremity of the oblong hole located on the front of the brake caliper. Lift it off using the screwdriver as a lever by pulling it towards you. This will then push the piston in. Don't hesitate to push the screwdriver further in once the space between the pad and the caliper allows. Ensure that you have pushed the piston in as far as possible before moving on to the next operation. Remove the caps covering the caliper mounting bolt. Using a 7mm Allen key, undo the 2 caliper mounting bolts. Tip: attach a piece of electrical cable or a piece of string to one of the coils on the suspension spring. Remove the brake caliper, then unclip each of the brake pads to take them off. To avoid damaging the brake hose, attach it to the suspension using the cable you have already attached. Using a wire brush, clean the edges of the brake caliper mount where the brake pads go. To unblock the disc, insert a thin flathead screwdriver that can slip in between the 2 sides of the disc. You have to insert it in front of the brake caliper mount so that it butts up against the latter. Using a 30mm Torx socket, undo the screws that hold the disc. Withdraw the screwdriver, then finish removing the screw. Finally, remove the disc. Clean the hub with a wire brush. And once that is done, coat it with copper grease. This will help avoid deterioration caused by oxidation and aid with future interventions. Before putting the new disc in place, it is vital to clean it using brake clean and paper towels to take off the storage paraffin.
Please support us, subscribe and like the video, that will be really cool.
If your new disc is painted, you can place it directly onto the wheel hub. Place the new disc onto the hub and rescrew the fastening screw by hand as much as possible. Reuse the screwdriver technique to stop the rotation of the disc. This will allow you to fully tighten the fastening screws of said disc. Coat the outside of the new pads with copper grease. Do the same with the part of the brake caliper mount where the brake pads go. Remove the brake caliper. Then insert the pads, clipping them in place. Put the brake caliper back in place. Push the two mounting bolts and ensure that they're in front of their housing. Push them in and start screwing by hand. Finish assembly, fixing it in place with a 7mm Allen key. Don't forget to withdraw the electrical cable or string that you have attached to hold the caliper. Put the caps back in place. You can now repeat the operation on the other side. Put the wheels of your vehicle back on. And lower it to the ground. Don't forget to screw the brake fluid stopper back in. Be careful. Before using your vehicle again, start your car and pump the brake pedal a few times to bring the brake pads together again. Try to drive smoothly and avoid sudden braking for the first 50 kilometers or so to avoid glazing the new pads. Operation completed.
Hello, if this video helped you, like and subscribe.